A little chill in the air, but it was sunny and we enjoyed the weather yesterday. Then we walked up to this thing and holy shit, what do you even do when you're dealing with this? You solve the problem. So the customer had this old line that was heading outside. We couldn't really find the pipe, but they don't use it anymore and they wanted to pull an RG11 cable out there to get better internet service inside their house. They have an RG6, it just wasn't really providing what they needed. It's about 150, maybe a 200 foot run. So I opened up that telecommunication box outside and started digging up and tracing the wire and found out that about 3 to 4 feet down they buried the pipe, pulled the wire out when they were building this house and just ran it into the box. So we got the new RG11 cable set up. I didn't have my racketeers with me today, so we used the ladder. I hooked it on, made a nice head to the existing cable and started to pull. I figure priority number one is getting the new cable in the pipe and pray to God that it doesn't break halfway, because snaking that or vacuuming it with the amount of water that came out of that pipe would be a nightmare. But we're going to make this happen. It was a little bit of work because I was solo, so I had to do a lot of trips back and forth into the house. I had to walk out some cable about 20 to 30 feet. Go outside, pull it. Go inside. You know the game. Back and forth, back and forth. You'll see me in a second walking back and forth. But we got the thing moving pretty well. We were able to capitalize on that existing pipe because they had nice paver stones and a driveway, and it would have been a lot of work to get back out here. They did have a cable before that the sprinkler guy ripped up when they were doing sprinkler system. Comcast came out, gave them an RJ6, did a half-assed job, so here we are. So here we are pulling the cable. I was able to get it all the way pulled out here. And in about a second, you're going to see how deep that pipe was and what we did to fix the problem. Because I didn't want to just bury the cable. I needed to get some type of raceway into the Comcast box that is next to me. So here's the pipe down low, way down there. So I used my Bosch 18-volt vacuum, just like one of those vacuum trucks that they use in the city to dig out trenches. I thought it would be a pretty good idea, and it worked amazing, so I didn't keep having collapsing going on. So I vacuumed around the pipe, underneath it, just enough so I can expose an area to go ahead and get a female adapter and some liquid tight, because that's what I had with me on the truck, or in the Jeep. Don't quite have the truck yet, but we're working on it. This stuff is rated for direct burial, so boom, we got it in, got it connected, and we moved on to this media box. They had this beautiful fireplace with a TV on it, and they wanted to get a wireless access point up into the ceiling. So I removed the stone, cut a slit in that trim board, you're going to see in a second right there, notched out some wood behind it, got a Cat 6 down, put it back up with finished nails. That plate right there covers the cut in the trim. Everything worked out great. We got one block to put in, and I think it was a great day.